Hello, hi, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's so nice to see all of your smiling faces, and that's just it. So welcome back. So in today's video, I'll be doing the unboxing of the GODOX SK400 Mark II. The GODOX SK400 Mark II is a photography strobe. It's a monolight, and I feel it's what a beginner photographer should, have a glimpse and have in the studio. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the GODOX SK400 Mark II. So let's start with the unboxing of the GODOX SK400 Mark II. When you get the GODOX SK400 Mark II, it comes in the, the GODOX pack. And then the first thing you observe, it has a cushion foam, which is this. We don't need this, so I'm putting this here. So the first thing I want to say is the GODOX SK400 Mark II comes with a, an instructional manual. The instructional manual tells you everything you need to know about the strobe. So I'm going to keep this instructional manual here. But if you're getting the GODOX 400 Mark II, please, you should go through this manual. But I'll demonstrate everything you need to know about the strobe, because I read the manual earlier on before making this video. So that's it. So it comes with a power cord. This is a monolight. A monolight strobe simply means you have to plug it to electricity before it works. So this is the power cord that comes with it. Alright, apart from that, it comes with a 150 watt modeling bulb. So I can rip out this so I can show you guys how it looks like. So this is the model bulb that comes with it. It's not very compulsory. You can use a model bulb or not. The strobe will still work. So let me keep this over here. And finally, it comes with the flash unit itself. This is the GODOX SK400 flash unit itself. So apart from that, we'll have any other thing inside. Let's see. So we have, I think these are silica gels. We have silica gels. You don't need that. And then we have a fuse. So I'll show you guys what this fuse is meant for before we handle it. This fuse is supposed to be in, but I think one is inside already. I think so. That is it. Let's see. I think that's all. So that's the first unboxing of the the GODOX SK400 Mark II. So in the next phase, I'm going to teach you guys how to use the GODOX SK400 Mark II. So I think we should move on to that. So let me clear the table and then move on to the next one. Alright, so before we move on to the review and what I'm going to show you guys how to use it. Have you guys ever bought something and then you look into it, you're seeing this silica gel? I don't know. But the only thing I know about this silica gel is if you place it on your palm like right now and you say the word like GODOX, you just don't find it again. Well, it's not a trick, it's just part of today's review of the GODOX SK400. So let's start with the reviews. So the first thing I want to do is, unhook the power cord. So for the sake of this tutorial, I need to put this strobe light on a light stand. I need to place this strobe on a light stand so that you guys can see it. So there's a knob here. This knob controls this adjustment so that it makes it very easy for me to mount the GODOX, the strobe light on a light stand. So that is it. So the next thing I want to do is the GODOX SK400 itself comes with a, it comes with a front cap. You can always remove out the front cap so you can see the flash tube ahead. So for example, if I flip this locking mechanism behind and I give this twist, I can actually rip out the cover for the strobe, and then you can see the flash unit there. So let's start. The next thing I want to do is I want to attach the power cord. So the power cord is going directly behind. Power cord is going directly behind the strobe. So I can plug it directly And then all I have to do is to plug the other extension to the wall socket, which I'm going to do now. So let's see how it works. I just did that. Now, to turn on the SK400 Mark II, there's a power switch here, which is the first thing I want to do. So I give it up. Now, it's on, and then you can see I have my LCD here. I have a dial here, and I have several buttons over here. So quick one, I'm going to walk you guys through how to, set it up and how to use it in studio. So first of all, what I want to do right now is I have a model bulb. It comes with a model bulb. The one thing I'm surprised I didn't find in this is a strobe reflector. I was actually expecting that this strobe was going to come with a strobe reflector, but I didn't find one when I got it. So quick one, just in case you're unboxing yours and you find a strobe reflector, let me know in the comment section. So the next thing I want to do is the strobe, the model bulb. I want to place the model bulb to its house. So the model bulb actually stays in between the flash unit. So I will screw in the model bulb. Oh, wow. So that's just it. So let's move on to the most important part of the strobe. Let me turn off the model bulb. I'll turn it on later. So let's start with the first button here. The first button here is the group and channel button. The channel button makes it to, for you to connect more than one strobe at a time, while the group makes it easy for you to, differentiate between each of the strobes you've connected to one channel. So the group and the channel button, it's one button on the SK400 Mark II. To change the group, you just have to give this button a push, one push. But to change the channel, you have to hold down. Once you press, you have from group, you have group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. So you have about 16 group. You can use any of the group to assign to various strobes when you're using them in the studio. While for the channel, you have about, I think, holding down the button will show you. The channel I have about, let's see, I think we have 32 channels. Is it 32? We have 32 channels. So you can actually, when you go for an event and then you have different photographers on different channel, if you're on channel 1 and other photographers are also on channel 1, when they trigger their flash, it's going to affect your strobe too also. So you always want to be on a different channel whenever you're outdoor or you're in a studio. So that's just it. So to further clarify what channel and group is, I think I should explain it in a more easy way. Channel just simply means you're connecting a strobe uniformly. Just like channel, let me say it in this way, like channel is like telling you that, oh, I'm from Nigeria, while group is like telling you that I'm from this part of Nigeria. You understand? So that is how. Let's move on to the next button, which is X1 and X2. The X1 and the X2 stands for slave. The slave mode simply means you can use a master flash to control this using the optical sensor, which is the red signal here, which is the red signal. So you can also put this strobe on slave mode and use it to control all others, and other strobes can control it since it's in the slave mode. The slave mode just simply means that when other strobes fire, this one will also fire also, wherever it is. So that is it. Now the third button is the buzz mode. This buzz mode is like the sound. If you want to if you're adjusting anything on the strobe, and it's beeping, if you don't like the beep sound, do beep 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 beep. If you don't like the sound, you can always turn it off. So for example, you can hear the sound, the beeping. If you're in a place and you're someone like me that don't like beep at all, so you can just give that buzz one more tap, and you notice now I'm scrolling and you're not hearing the beep again. So that's the function of the buzz there. Now the next one is the mode off. The mode off is the the modeling lamp that comes with the SK400 Mark II, which is what you have here. This is the modeling bulb. If you want to turn on the modeling bulb, all you have to do is to give it a tap, 1. So when you give it a tap one, it's at full power. Now it's at half power. Now it's turned off. So I'm just using the same button to control it. The first one will put it at full power, which is 100. Next one 60, half power, and the last one will turn it off. I'm just hitting the same button. Now the last button here on the straight line is the test. The test button is used to preview and to test if the flash tube is working, and you're good to go before you start taking a picture. So if I hit the test button, for example, the flash will come on. So let's check this out. So I think I should face this to the camera. Yeah, so that's the test button. So let's move on to other things. So below this, you have two sync ports. One is a USB sync port, one is a 3.5mm sync port. This sync port is only for people who are not using the current GODOX trigger, like the X1 and the X1 Pro. If you're using any other trigger apart from both, you have to use either of the two to sync your trigger to your strobe. But at the studio here, I use the X1 Pro, so it's very easy for me to connect wirelessly to this. So, and for that, during one of the series, I will try to I'm sorry about that sound. My dog is actually making noise outside. During one of this series, I will try to show you guys how to use the X Pro trigger. I actually have it. Give me a minute, let me show you guys. So this is the X Pro trigger. So if you're having an X Pro trigger, you wouldn't need any of this sync ports. So let's move on to other things. Now, everybody already knows the power switch on and off. Now, the good thing about this SK400 is it's meant for intermediary and beginner studio. It's like top of the line for people who are just setting up their studio. It comes in Nigerian currency, because I stay in Nigeria. In Nigeria, it comes in at about 85 to 90K, and I think it's about $200. I'm not sure about the price. I'll drop it on the screen right now so you guys can see. But for people who are starting up in the photography, I think it's actually affordable for them. So that is it. So let's move on to other things. The power ranges starts from 1/1, which is full power, to 1/16. So for example, I can start from 1/1. 1/1 on the strobe simply means full power. Full power means it's giving you all the energy it has. So this is it at full power. I don't know. I know it's going to be very harsh on you guys, but I just have to give you guys this. So that is full power. The full power is at 1/1. One of the disadvantages about this strobe I don't like, it doesn't get to 1/32 or 1/64. So you can't actually reduce the light input so much like that. It stops at 1/16, and sometimes it's a pain in the ass when you can go below 1/16. So that's just it. And is there any other thing? Is there any other thing? Is there anything? So I just think that's everything about the GODOX SK400 Mark II. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell. Tell your friends about my channel. I talk things and I do things about photography. I'm into photography and film production. I sell gears, I sell cameras, and every of that. So if you have a question about this GODOX SK400 I'm using in the studio, please feel free to drop a message for me. You can have my Instagram and my mail on your screen right now. You can drop me a message. If you have anyone interested in learning film photography, you can reach out to me. Why not? I'll be available to talk to you guys round the clock. So that's just it. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Is there any other thing we need to talk about? No. I think that's just it. No. I'll see you guys in the next one. In the next video, I might probably show you guys, how to use a beauty dish. And then, if you've not watched my previous video on how to unboxing a 22 inches beauty dish, I'll drop the link in the description so that you guys can, watch the video. It's very important for you guys to know how to unbox one of the common strobe modifiers we use in the studio, which is a beauty dish. So the link will be in the description. In the next video, I will show you guys how to use a beauty dish in the studio. So That's it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Catch you all in the next one. Catch you all in the next one. Catch you all in the next one. All right. Stay safe. Bye.